Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to talk about the first applied exercise, that is from chapter 2 from the ISLR book that we are covering in our series. And we already covered the conceptual question in the last video. If you didn't watch, please go and watch the video. And this is the exercise basically in this book. This exercise they did in the R. In place of the R we are doing in the Python. So let's start with the help of the first question. It is regarding the college data set. You can easily find the college data set from their own websites. All the data set available in their websites, that is ISLR something. If you write, you will go to the official website, and from where you can download the data. So this is the college.csv file already they have, and I have in my system here college.csv. so I created a new notebook. So go to the first question. The first question is definitely read the data. How you will read the data in the Python. So before that I have to load the data. So I'm writing here df. I'm creating one variable, that is a data frame, and I'm using the pd dot read csv, and its file name college.csv. Who are just a beginner in the Python, just explain them. Pandas is a library in the Python which is helps to handle the data frame, helps to handle to do the operation in a data frame. Data frame is nothing, it is a kind of matrix. If you are from mathematics student, you can understand the matrix is a couple of rows and couple of columns and etc. That's all. NumPy is a mathematical library which supports our mathematical operation in the whatever we do in the Python. Matplotlib.pyplot as matplotlib.pyplot and cbond are the two library which help us to visualize the information which is make more sense in the visualization compared to the table format. So this is the way how we are reading the file in Python, pd.read csv, because this is the csv file. How I know this is a csv file? If you go here, so they are telling this is a csv file, and I write the pd.read csv. This is the way to read the file in a Python. So now if I want to print the data frame, I can call the head function df.head, and head will print only the top 5 rows. So if I call df.head, then it will read and load the top 5 rows. Okay, so this is how our data set is looking after applying the head function. We can see the top 5 rows. If this is the question number 1 of the question number 8, they are telling to read the data in the R. We read the data in a Python in place of R. In the second question, they are asking about to print the view in the R, and we are using the head function in the Python. Then in the short, I'm not going to read the full statement what they have already wrote here. They want to say, if you can see this unnamed 0 are the university's name. So it does not look good that unnamed 0 is a column. So what they want, they want we should change this unnamed column to the index and rename the index. Then private should become over the first column. So this is very easy to do here, because I know df.index. I can set here the df, and I can copy this column name 0, and I can change index dot name is equal to, I can write the college, and after that I have to be drop out I have to be drop this column from the data frame now, because it's become now the index. So df.drop from where x is equal to 1 from the column, and for always, so in place equal to true. So again you can print your data frame. So this is what they want from the question number 2. So now the index is the college, these are the universities. We can give the name of the universities, and private become the first column. Okay, so here are the some columns are the qualitative forms, some are the quantitative forms. So that what we are going to further analyze. So this is about the part 2. Then Now using the summary function to produce the numerical summary. So in, I don't know, I'm not going to talk about R here. If I'm talking in the Python, we have an df.describe. If you give this command df.describe, it will give you the all the information, what is the maximum, what is the minimum in the respect to the columns in the data frame. So let's try here. So df.describe, if we give df.describe, it will give us the numerical summary of all the columns. So this private is actually the your categorical column, because you can see the yes something will be the no, it is talking about the university is the private or not. So it is a binary variable, so that is not a numerical variable, so you are missing here in the numerical summary. So if you see from the app, the data is numerical data, so you can see the count, how much count, what is the mean, standard deviation, minimum 25%, 50%, 75%, maximum. With the help of the describe, you even can calculate the interquartile range, that is a 75% minus 25% as well. So this is the way to print the numerical summary in Python. Okay, that's what they told to do in the first question, in the part C, in the first part. Second, they are telling using the pair function to produce the scatter plot matrix of the first 10 columns or variable of the data. Okay, so they what they want, like with the help of the head, we are just seeing the first 5 rows. They want to only print the top 10 rows, the first, I think so, yeah. They want to, oh sorry, they want to print us the top 10 column, from first column to the last 10 columns. And once you create in another data frame from first column to the 10 columns, you have to be plot the scatter plot for all the columns. So we have the sns.pair plot, this is the one function we have, and we can just load it, and I will show you how to do it. So for here I can give the name here new df. Now I have to be choose all the rows of the first to 10 columns. So df dot, I am using the loc variable here, this is the location. I want to choose all the rows, so I'm giving here all the rows. Now I want the columns from first column, but not a zero column, because zero column is the our this categorical variable. We want from the apps, we want from the app, and it will go, and the 10th column is the books. So this is the one way to do it. New df, if you print, so this is the 10 columns we can see here. But this is what you should know, the first in the first location what is the column name, and in the 10th location what is the column name. Instead of this, you have another method that is called the df.iloc. It is based on the numerical values. I want all the rows, but I want a column from the first to 10. Okay, from first to 10. And now if I print this one, I will get, okay, it is exclude from the, okay, I have to get up to the 11 to get the 10 column. Okay, first to 10. So this is more easy way, because when I want to choose the something from the data frame based on the numerical number, I should use the iloc. Whereas when I need to choose something based on the names, I should I know already what the name in that location, so I'm using here the loc variable. So these are the two things. If you are a beginner, you going to be used a lot, the loc and the iloc. Half of the my analysis I use the location and the ilocation to choose the data, to do the slice, to do the indexing, lot of the things, most important concept in the Python. So they are telling the plot the pair plot. So for this I have already the function sns.pair plot, and I can give here the new df. Okay, so if I give here, it will take a few seconds to plot, because it have to be plot the 10 columns. Okay, and don't forget to give the plt.show at the end. Okay, so these are the things, you can see the all the relationship between the starting 10 columns, from the app you can see what is the correlation, how it is correlated. See, if you see from the app, from the apps to accept, it can show the positive correlation, it have some outlier here, and that's what the way. But to make it more good, you can make it as a half triangular or the full triangular. So you can give the corner here, corner is true. Okay, this make more sense. You can play with this. So for this, what you need to do, you need to do the Google what is the sns.pl plot, in case if you don't know. Okay, moving forward, we did up to here. Use the plot function to produce the side by side box plot of the out state versus private. Okay, so we need to plot the box plot. For this, what I'm going to do, it is very simple with the help of the cbond. So sns dot box plot, I am calling the box plot, and in the x-axis I want the private, and the y-axis is what my y-axis is the outer state. Okay, y-axis is the outer state. What is my data? Data is my df. If I give here plt dot show, this is the box plot. I can see here box plot is very useful tool to understand about the outlier, about the summary of that variable, of the binary variable. And you can see, so how many universities are the private, they have the out state is more wide compared to the university which are not private. Okay, so this one is easy one, and I think up to this time you understand. Now up to this time, what you learn here, the log ilog, how to plot the pair plot and how to plot the box plot. Okay, moving forward, this is bit interesting here. Create a new qualitative variable called elite by binding the top 10% variable. Okay, so I have to be create the new variable in the data set. So what I'm going to do, so df dot elite. So, and what they are telling, if it is coming from the top 50%, then I have to say yes, otherwise I have to say no. So so for this I need to write one function. So define decide proportion. You can give any name here. So if x is greater than 50, then it should be written yes, whereas I am passing the multiple return statement from the function, else it should return no. Okay, and the new variable elite, it should be based on the top 10% variable. Okay, so top 10% variable. Not to map this, I have to be give this function name here. Okay, and I can check it here, tf dot head, what it's saying, tf dot, okay, sorry, I have give here something wrong. Okay, go to the last element. Okay, I have. So if the top 10% is greater than 50, then it should be right, it should be yes, otherwise should be the no. So this is the easy way according to me to create the new variable based on some condition depend on the another variable. Moving forward, it is telling use the summary function to see how many you will. Okay, again it is telling to how count how much are the yes and no in the elite. So for this you can choose define df dot, it is very easy to do with the help of value counts. Okay, so yes is 78, whereas no is 699. So top 10% variable, if not greater than 50, it should say the no, otherwise it should say the yes. That is what. Okay, and now plot the function to produce side by side box plot of the outer state and versus this variable. Already I have. So what I'm going to do here, I just check this, I just take this, I just In place of private, I pass this variable, and let's see. Okay, so this is what the box plot I got. Now use the hist function. Moving to the next question. Now using the hist function to produce some histogram with different number of the bins for a few of the quantitative variables. You may find the command, it will divide the print window into 4 regions. Okay, so basically you have to be use the histogram function here, and you have to be plot some kind of a interesting graph, interesting histogram. You have to be play with this data set, moving more forward further in the video, and you have to be explore the data set. You have to be write your inference. This is just a basic video how to load the data set, how to play with the data set. I just show in this video. So to plot the histogram, we can define the figure, and I'm defining the two axes by side, two subplots, the one row and two columns, and define the fixed size as well. To plot the histogram, we can use the dist plot, and we can give the kernel density function as false, and just I'm taking here the app and top 10% variable to show you what it can what it is showing here. Okay, so this kind of a histogram you can play with that. So this is what to explore the data, and you can further explore the data. If you have any doubt, you can reach out to me. I trying to help you, and this is a really interesting and really useful exercise. You just given a try how it will go for you. The motive of the video is just to give a basic introduction how we can how we can start to explore the Python concept is just for the beginners, and from the next chapters coming more. So I hope you like the video. If you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thanks a lot for watching the video. We will meet you in the next video. Bye, take care, thanks.